With such awesome power, you were bound to attract the greed of your brethren. Draven, Korvek, and Casita have banded together and plan to steal the artifact for themselves. Defeat them, and bend them to your will. For if they join your ranks, there will be no stopping your final assault upon the Empire capital.
Oke, welcome back di my channel. Ayo, sekarang kita di misi ke-12 kali ya. Kita mulai saja untuk bermain War for the Overworld.
Hello, old friend.
We've been waiting for you. Yes, you and the Kinos.
We'll have it over your dead body.
These fools come for the Kinos, Underlord. Prove your dominance and crush them beneath your indomitable will. Treat them as a warm-up for the Emperor. Activating the Kinos will defuse all enemy defenses and empty their mana reserves. Use it to deter an attack or rally past their traps in order to crush their traitorous cause.
The Kinos will be mine. Then we'll see which of us is truly more powerful. Your haste will be your downfall, as it has been in the millennia we fought. The last few scraps only served to limber me up. This time you will be the one banished, and I will control us forever.
You have claimed a gateway.
Do you remember the old days? Back when the world was young and fresh? Oh, there were so many beautiful things to collect.
There were so many lost spirits all seeking a master, back before there were gods to give them direction.
I don't remember the beginning. Just shattered fragments tumbling over one another for a moment of fleeting primacy.
A cultist has entered your dungeon. A gnarling has entered your dungeon. A shadow has entered your dungeon. A Bafu has entered your dungeon. Replacement Earth complete. You've identified an artifact of workers. A Skarg has entered your dungeon. You've claimed a perception shrine. An Oculus has entered your dungeon. You've claimed a gold shrine. Conduit complete.
Hey, Korvik.
Yes, Casita.
Remember when Draven sent those slaves to undermine your dungeon? And your minions ran forward to stop them, but then he froze them in place as the charges were blown, and every single one of them died.
Yes, I remember. Why?
You've identified an artifact of gold. As aggressive as you are, you seem unable to spend your sins. Tear open the veins of evil and claim your new aspects. It is payday. Replacement Earth complete. Replacement Earth complete. A succubus has entered your dungeon. You've identified an artifact of workers. Replacement Earth complete. You've claimed a gold shrine.
Soon you'll squeak like all these little piggies. Silence your sniveling tongue. Leave this to me, and you can ejaculate whatever madness enters your mind later. When we are alone, when less is at stake. You think you're so big and strong? Come at me.
Archon summoning underway. The spirit chamber will attract witch doctors to your dungeon. By placing a minion upon the pedestals within this room, your witch doctors can channel experience into them for a hefty sum of gold. A beastmaster has entered your dungeon. Conduit complete. Volcanic bridge unlocked.
I never get hungry in here for some reason. Behold my evil.
A necromancer has entered your dungeon. Construction unlocked. One of your creatures is mumbling about work-life balance. Stone Bridge unlocked. Annex unlocked. Assembly unlocked. A Chunda has entered your dungeon. Your dungeon walls are under attack.
Underlord, she's been telling us all of your terrible secrets. Why not show her how strong you can really be, especially with the Kinos at your disposal? Silence her and spare us from her blathering tongue.
There you were caught.
A crackpot has entered your dungeon. Your Archon will be summoned in 1 minute. Replacement Earth complete. Your Archon will be summoned in 10 seconds. The Witch Doctor is an excellent supporter of your frontline minions. When out of combat, these masters of voodoo can channel experience into other minions within the spirit chamber. Archon summoned. Well of Souls unlocked. The Well of Souls is a necromancer's dream machine. It will suck the souls of your enemies, and once enough ethereal energy has been sapped from your foes, summon a wraith to further protect your dungeon and itself. Within the glacial door lies a small portal to the elemental plane of frost. Once it has been closed, some of the energies of this plane will bleed through, turning to icy shards around the door and nearby walls. This will make them impervious to explosive assault. Your minions are in combat. Skarg lost. Payday has come again. You are out of mana. You have insufficient mana to cast that spell. Your conduit is under attack. Your conduit has been destroyed. A necromancer is unhappy because it hasn't been paid. One of your minions is unhappy. Your creatures are in combat.
You better pull your weight this time, coward.
Just because I don't blindly rush in with an unorganized mess of minions does not mean I'm not trying, dear Draven.
We all know you simply wait until others have done the heavy lifting. You just come in and attempt to steal their hard-earned glory.
Not enough mana. Your minions fight the enemy. Beastmaster lost. You have been blessed with permanent spirit workers. A minion has been converted in an enemy torture chamber. You've claimed the perception shrine. One of your minions is unhappy.
Oh, Draven, I think someone as strong as you wouldn't be bested by this miserable little army.
Come, Draven. Surely you won't fall that easily to this buffoon.
Your minions have engaged the enemy.
Could one of you give me a bit of assistance? I'll split the bones of the dead with you evenly.
An enemy is summoning a colossus. A crackpot is unhappy because it is tired. You have destroyed an enemy's dungeon core. That's one down. Keep at it, Underlord.
Farewell, Draven. Only the strongest are meant to survive.
Poor, tired Draven. You'll finally be allowed some rest.
A minion is unhappy because it can't go to bed. Replacement Earth complete.
My master will hear about this!
You've identified an artifact of gold. A minion is unhappy because it hasn't slept lately.
I'm just looking for some entertainment. Speaking of which, how goes taking care of our mutual problem?
The only mutual problem we have is the sound of your voice echoing about both our dungeons.
Tut tut! No need to be so testy, Corbeck.
You've claimed an enemy dungeon core. You have claimed a gateway. You've claimed a perception shrine. A witch doctor has been converted in your torture chamber. A crackpot has been converted in your torture chamber. You've claimed an incantation shrine. A ghoul has risen in your crypt.
Never mind.
A necromancer has been converted in your torture chamber. Your coffers have been filled with additional gold. A cultist has been converted in your torture chamber. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. A necromancer has been converted in your torture chamber. One of your minions is unhappy.
Accident.
A ghoul has risen in your crypt. Time to pay your minions, Underlord, for all their hard work. An enemy has summoned a Colossus. A witch doctor has entered your dungeon. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. Okay, I admit it. I always wanted to put on a Broadway show, but Papa said I had feet like paddles. Damn you, Papa.
They want to see your blood! Catch!
Chunder lost. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. Succubus lost. Shadow lost. Your minions are dropping like flies. A Beastmaster is unhappy because it is tired. Your minions are dropping like flies. Your minions have engaged the enemy. no time for dilly-dallying. Prove your dominance. An enemy is summoning an Archon. A Chunder cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied. An enemy's Colossus has been vanquished. An enemy is summoning a Behemoth. One of your minions is unhappy. Crackpot lost. Bafu lost. A Beastmaster is unhappy because it is tired. One of your minions prances merrily within your dungeon. Your minions are under attack. Bafu lost. A minion is unhappy because it hasn't slept lately. You've claimed the Perception Shrine. Your minions have engaged the enemy.
A middling little attack, Casita. Brush yourself off and clean it up.
I'll melt your minions into rivers of gold! But could one of you help me knock them out first?
A minion is unhappy because it hasn't slept lately. An enemy is summoning an Eternal. You have destroyed an enemy's dungeon core. That's 2 down. Let's finish this.
She outlived you in the last war. A pity these things don't often repeat themselves.
Let's hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. It is payday. An enemy has summoned an Archon. A witch doctor is unhappy because it hasn't been paid. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. One of your minions is unhappy. A gnarling has been converted in your torture chamber.
Take that! I need to lie down.
A chunder has been converted in your torture chamber. A gnarling has been converted in your torture chamber. A chunder has been converted in your torture chamber. You've claimed an enemy dungeon core. You've claimed a gold shrine. You have claimed a gateway. A cultist has been converted in your torture chamber. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. You've claimed an incantation shrine. A crackpot has been converted in your torture chamber. A gnarling has been converted in your torture chamber. A cultist has been converted in your torture chamber. A cultist has been converted in your torture chamber. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. Replacement Earth complete. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. The Keynos is ready to be activated. Keynos ready. A ghoul has risen in your crypt. Your ritual is ready to be cast. One of your minions is unhappy. I've waited too long for this. Finish these fools! Your dungeon's walls are being attacked. Your ritual is ready to be cast. Shadow lost. Oculus lost. Your minions are falling in battle. An augur has entered your dungeon. Skarg lost. A succubus is unhappy because it is tired. Your minions are falling in battle. Your minions are falling in battle. Shadow lost. Bafu lost. A necromancer cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied. It is payday. A witch doctor is unhappy because it hasn't been paid. Your minions are in combat. A beastmaster cannot satisfy its needs because it is rallied. Your crypt cannot store any more souls. Kinos activated. Your enemies are weakened.
Am I supposed to be afraid? Do your worst. As if this hinders my plans.
Ooh, that tickles. Relish the power while you can. It'll soon be mine.
Now certainly you didn't think.
Now you are as a god. With these three bent to your will, your war against the Empire capital is sure to end in bloody victory.